These neighborhoods are our neighborhoods, and these children are our children.
We can't tolerate this anymore. These tragedies must end. And to end them, we must change.
Despicable acts of terror.
No. We're not doing enough. And we will have to change.
And we'll remind each other how deeply we love one another.
We only partly understand what is happening. We do know that we must do more to reach out to our children and teach them to express their anger and to resolve their conflicts with words, not weapons.
These acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat. But they have failed. Our country is strong.
Wait for the good guys. They're coming.
Perhaps now America would wake up to the dimensions of this challenge if it could happen in a place like Littleton.
Surely we can do better than this.
You are what you do. Let me paint you a picture. You're walking down the hallway in the middle of class. It's only you and one other person walking, but they're walking in the opposite direction. All of a sudden you trip and drop all your books. Would you want the other person to laugh at you and keep walking? Or would you want them to turn and help you pick up your books? Remember, every decision you make reflects on you. Make the right one.
The golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Ever since you enter into kindergarten, you are taught the golden rule. And to your 5-year-old self, it means so much. You are part of a secret club that makes the world a better place. But as the years go on, it starts to lose its meaning. People get fed up and lash out at others, not keeping their feelings in mind. But if people just followed that one simple rule, think about all the change that would happen. You could be the change that the world needs. Just one smile can encourage people to smile at a person who really needs it. And there you go, the chain has started.
Don't settle for just doing something good. Strive to become a good person. People who do good things aren't necessarily good people. Until it becomes as easy as second nature, you can't call yourself one. Again and again and again, you need to do these good deeds to the point that you don't think about it. Only then can you be a good person. Being a good person should be the goal of everyone.
Saying hi to a complete stranger is an example of action speaking louder than words. What if you saw a person just standing on a bridge, now pacing, wondering of his or her self-worth? Maybe that stranger had a bad day. Maybe that stranger is just bullied. Maybe that stranger is thinking about self-destruction. Maybe that stranger is having a perfect day. Your actions influence their behavior. Saying hi could make or break his or her day. Just a simple smile could light up their world and influence them to do something amazing. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Mother Teresa.
Stand up for those who need it. One person can make a difference for someone else. It can change their point of view, make their day. Bullying is a serious issue, and more than 3.2 million are victims of it each year. They need to know they aren't alone in whatever they are going through. No matter how distraught they may be, we can all band together and make them feel better. Stand up for those who need it. Stand up for those who can't do it on their own. Stand up for what you think is right. Be a good friend and a good person to your peers. Standing up for others can go a long way and make the world a better place.
Don't just say that you are going to do something, go out and do it. Americans used to be a nation of doers. Americans were not afraid to stir things up. This nation of doers broke away from the oppressions of England. We achieved our independence when there were lives at stake. However, we are no longer a nation of doers, but instead a nation of talkers. We don't have the courage to do what is right with courage and commitment. We need to be a nation of doers. We need to carry out our promises. We need to stand up for what is right. We need courage and commitment. We cannot just say something. We must go out and make things happen. We need to be a nation of doers once again.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend in need. This is a person that is in need of something, be it money or anything else. You never see this person unless they are in need, so when they have something, you can be their best friend. They'll help you with anything and get what you desire. You can have friends who are with you during good times, but ones who stick with you through tough times when you truly need them. These are the ones that are indeed your friends. Your friends only stay by you when you are rich and popular. They're not really your friends. If a friend helps without conditions or strings attached, he is indeed a friend, because because he has contributed to your well-being as no means of demanding payment.
Believe in the goodness of others. Trusting in people around you can set fire to a chain reaction where others feel it's their responsibility to live up to those expectations. It's our duty as human beings to have compassion and empathy and make a real difference in the world, and that trust can get us there. So believe in the goodness of others so they can believe in the goodness of you. That long.
Dream like you'll live forever, but live like you'll die tomorrow. In this world, we have all lost the sensation of dreams. Go back in time, and everyone in America was a dreamer. They dreamed longer than their minds let them, and deeper than they ever imagined. America used to be a place of doers, workers, inspirations, and dreamers. And once we realize that if we dream as if we'll live forever, we will be content if we die tomorrow.
Appreciate the little things in life. People often take the little things for granted. This is no small problem. In a world where negative happenings are broadcasted over the media, the smallest things such as holding the door open, talking to a stranger, smiling, or laughing can make a difference. One kind gesture can have so much meaning. Imagine the power if everyone made that effort. If everyone appreciates the little things in life, the world may change for the better.
Inspire to be someone that others can reach out to. Inspiring to be someone that others can talk to and lean on and look up to could be the most beneficial thing that you could possibly do for others. When someone has no one to turn to in their time of need, that could leave them feeling unhappy, isolated, and unstable. Being there for someone would give them the deserved happiness that may be misplaced in their challenges that they face daily.
Encourage and compliment people. Encouragement can go a long way. If someone is feeling sad or nervous, they may have low self-confidence or self-esteem. This can cause someone to do something that they might later regret. Reassuring someone can prevent something bad from happening and help them feel better. A simple act of encouragement or a compliment can change someone's view of themselves and others. Whether or not you decide to encourage someone can make them go from being miserable and having a negative attitude to feeling better about themselves and having a good day. Only you have the power to be that change.
Never take the good things in life for granted. Many people often don't realize how to live. They live in the past or never focus on the negative side of things. People want to be happy. It is the driving factor that makes them want to keep on living. When they stop focusing on the negative and concentrate on what makes them happy, they will be infinite.
Try not for perfection, but simply to be better than the person you were yesterday. In all of the horrible events that have occurred in America's past, it is important to have hope for a better future. As a country, we know perfection is unrealistic and unattainable. However, by changing ourselves to become progressively better day after day, we can change the world. By doing one little thing every day, changing an idea, a judgment, a single mistake you might have made in the past, you can help change the world. 18 pairs of hands is all we need to start a revolution.
Use good language and refrain from using foul language. The language is very powerful. There were many incidents in which good use of good language motivated some people to work hard and achieve success. However, there were also many incidents in which use of bad language led to suicides. The use of good language can excite people's spirit, motivate people to do good things, warm and comfort people's heart. On the other hand, the use of bad language can mess up people's nerve, destroy people's self-esteem, even push some people to a deadly addiction. Both good and bad moves are likely to be passed along. The use of bad language not only affects the victims negatively, it also indirectly affects people around them negatively as well. The use of good language not only cheers people up, it will also motivate them to do kind stuff. This is somewhat like a chain reaction. Now, will you use good language or bad language?
Be more grateful for the things you have. Think about how fortunate we really are for all that we have. Do you take everything for granted? We all have problems, but someone out there somewhere is guaranteed to have it worse than you. There's always someone out there whose problems will make yours look minor, although some just like the attention that their problems draw to them. People seem to have a loving hatred for the attention they get. If we all just took life for what it was and were more grateful for the things we had, no problem would be too big to overcome.
Help those in need. As humans, we have adapted and grown as countries, as continents, and as a world. As a world, we have only survived with the help and guidance of our fellow humans. We were not created to be alone, and we will not survive alone. Therefore, we must help those in need whenever the opportunity presents itself. If we take the time to help those in need, like those souls who hurt so many, we can prevent horrible acts against our own race. We need to help those as much as we need to breathe. Go out and help someone for their sake and the world's.
When you can't change the direction of the wind, adjust your sails. Life doesn't always turn out the way it's planned. When this happens, you can't just give up. You need to change the way you do things and keep trying. That is what the term adjusting your sails means. Imagine being in the middle of the ocean and everything is calm and going according to plan. Then all of a sudden, a storm breaks out and winds start thrashing in all directions. The only way you can stay upright and get through the storm is to adjust your sails.
Be the change you want to see. If we all count on others to change the world will never change. We can't be bystanders in this cruel and unfortunate world and wonder who will be the one to change it. It's up to every one of us to step up and make change. We have the ability to make the world whatever we want. We all hold the paintbrushes to paint a new world, but the real question is, what will you paint on this canvas? Only we can limit the change. If you don't like what you see, change it. We all count on others to take the first step, when really, each and every one of us should make that step ourselves. People need to stop following and lead. This world is full of followers, let's make it full of leaders. Standing up for the smallest thing can cause a chain reaction and start something great. You have the ability to make something great. Step up. The world must be changed and it's up to you. You hold the power. What will you do with it?